হ্যাঁ বল। হ্যালো হ্যালো, কথা আসছে? হ্যালো 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 হ্যালো, কথা আসছে না আমার? হ্যালো,
হ্যালো।
কথা আসছে কি আসছে না সেটা তো বল।
হ্যালো।
হ্যালো 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 হ্যালো
না,
হ্যালো।
তোর কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছি না।
তাহলে আবার কি হলো? হ্যালো?
শুনতে পাচ্ছিস?
হ্যাঁ শুনতে পাচ্ছি।
হ্যাঁ, বাস।
পাচ্ছিস?
হ্যাঁ,
বল।
বানাম।
অসুবিধা হবে না এই ডিসকর্ড অন করলি তুই?
দেখি কি হয়।
নতুন কিছু আপডেট করে নিয়েছিস নাকি?
ডিসকর্ড।
ডিসকর্ড না, সিস্টেমে। সেই জন্য হয়তো হবে না। 2299 2299 7586
হ্যাঁ, বল। টু।
2299
হুম।
7586।
$2997586 আসছে কত?
2299 7586। ঠিক করে মার তাহলে। টাকা গল্প দিতেছে। ঠিক আছে।
ফিল করছিস আমি?
শুরু তো দিলাম, দেখা যাক। তুই যা খেলা দেখাচ্ছিস, আমার প্লেয়ার গুলোরও কি হয়? ওই দাঁড়া দাঁড়া দাঁড়া, যা 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 যা, যা, যা। হ্যাঁ, ওটা অন করা হয়নি। আবে নিয়ে নিল রে। ওটা অন করা হয়নি বুঝলি।
কিটা?
আরে এক্সট্রা টাইম।
করে না, তারপর ফোন করবি।
ঠিক আছে। আমি এতক্ষণ তোর মতো সেই লাইট না জ্বালিয়ে জানলার আলোয় হালকা বন্ধ করে খেলছিলাম, মাথাটা এবারে একটু হালকা টিপটিপ করছে।
আজকে আমি সকালবেলা ফোনে দেখছিলাম
একটা বেজে দিকে বসে গেছে। আজকের সকাল সকাল দেখি শুধু ঘুমোতে হবে নাইট প্রসেস নাইট প্রসেসে ঘুমিয়ে মোটমাট জব বুঝিয়ে আজকে তুই যখন কল করেছিস
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. He could be in here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation still causes defenders to get nervous, and his variety of goal scoring, that's what's so hard to contain. He'll poach and produce a wonder strike.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets his head to it! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Fernando Torres is offering a right smile there.
Nkunku. Sané. Now that looks a decent ball. Distributed tidily. Palmer! He's done very well to get to that.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got the shot away! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Pedri. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Just the goalkeeper. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Aos 17 minutos de jogo, por camisola número 17.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Sané. Now there's a fine ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is good alertness. And it's Beckham. And back it goes. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Fiddles it through. Fernando Torres. Oh, great play! Van Dijk.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Palmer has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
David Villa gets it away. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the hit! And that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckham.
What is this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They're urging him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alexander-Arnold. Passes short and sharp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Torres. Ljungberg. Oh, well played. Sané. Nkunku providing an outlet on that flank, and that could well leave a mark. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He won't be happy with that one. Aim forwards. And the half-time whistle goes. Portugal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Caros espectadores, vamos desejar os parabéns a todos os sócios e adeptos do clube que festejam hoje mais um aniversário do seu casamento. Parabéns a todos!
So it's back to business. Stones.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Sunset has found the net here, of course.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And it's Beckham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Sunset. Sunset! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ljungberg. Fernando Torres. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
নতুন করে স্টার্ট দেবো নাকি আবার?
Davis.
হালকা তো আটকাচ্ছে বা বুঝতে পারছি।
Davis. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de
And that's been won straight back.
70.987 espectadores.
Sunset. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Palmer. And that has been cleared. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. David Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hits one! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Portugal go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Dijk. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. David Villa. Oh, super ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pass is just off target. Ljungberg. Sunset.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
100 থেকে 99
Ljungberg. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, that's a nice ball. Beckham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side. This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. Oh, it's come loose. He's having a go. Should have equalised.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Hit Foden! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4.
Portugal with this to equalise.
Número 25. Número 3.
And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is quite a battle.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Just 5 minutes left. He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Aos 88 minutos de jogo, com a camisola.
Portugal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Número 8.
Cleared away.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
Ljungberg. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. David Villa. Talisca. Can he put it away? And it's come back out to him. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That's headed upfield. Bastoni cuts out the pass. David Villa. And it's Davis. Pinches it off him. And that's it. Portugal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ওটা অন করছি। ডিসকর্ড অফ করছিস কি? অফ করলে বলবি, আমি অফ করে দেবো বেকার। বল। স্টার্ট দে। একটু নিচ দিয়ে জল ভরে আনলে হতো, বিশাল জল পিপাসা পাচ্ছে আমার। ভাত খেয়ে উঠে জল খাওয়া হয়নি। নোটিফিকেশন যায়নি, ওটাও দেখতে হবে মাঝে মধ্যে কি হচ্ছে বুঝতে পারছি না। নোটিফিকেশন গেছে, এই তো আমার কাছে আসছে। এত ফরমেশন আছে, ফরমেশন এত আছে, চেঞ্জ করে করে যে খেলবো দেখবো এই করা হয় না।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sane could try cutting inside here. That's a decent clearance.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Beckham. McTominay.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative.
Goes in for the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ljungberg. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thinks one through. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Fernando Torres, and the shot! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now! Climbs up big! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
এবার কি কতুয়াকে ডাকবি? অফসাইড পড়ের কথা। এবার কি কতুয়াকে ডাকবি? বলছি যথেষ্ট ঠিকই আছে।
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball. Quick.
There's the shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be...
Oh no, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sends it crossfield. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Fernando Torres. And he can clear it away. Pedri. And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Olise. That's a shade optimistic. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stones. Stones charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great chance! Too close for comfort. No, he refuses to take the bait. And it's Sané. Stones. Stones. Ljungberg. Oh, that's a fine interception. Fernando Torres. Davis gets over and intercepts. Lovely bit of skill. Davis. And it's Davis. Gets into some space. Beckham tries to clear. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Pedri simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
He's in a great position. Well, there's the clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's cut it out. He's gone for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
What is this? Cameraman and payment communicator.
Sunset takes control of it and he's on the move. Sunset. Oh, well played. Beckham. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go back. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
He's having a go. It's a loose ball. Sané trying to keep this in. Stones. Pedri.
Este jogo teve uma assistência
Well, the
de
manager must be
71,
thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham. Sunset, who does have an assist to his name. And he's picked out the run. Look at the space, hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
আরে এটা তো আমি
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
যদি কিছু করে কি করব টিপতে তো হবে যদি বাঁচায়
Sunset.
হ্যাঁ
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Sané. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And he cuts out the supply.
মধ্যে এত সুন্দর পাস দেয়
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the shot's on here. Davis gets good distance on it. Alexander-Arnold. Olise receives it in a wide position. And it's played into the middle. Bastoni getting this one clear. Sunset. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Sunset! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
কানে এখানে না না হ্যাঁ ইউজ করছি এখানে করছি এখানে করছি না কারণ এতে কারণ অতক্ষণ কানে দিয়ে রাখলে না চাপ হয়। ডিভিশন খেলবো মনে করলে
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7. Número 20. Fernando Torres. Número 23.
বলছি দিয়ে কি বলছি
Número 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 17.
Portugal take the lead.
Número 3.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Villa. Número 24.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's lost his man here. David Villa.
Número 15.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Portugal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pedri. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Sunset gets rid without sophistication. That'll be a throw.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Talisca proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he thumps it clear. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go.
Vamos ter
David
10
Villa.
minutos de compensação.
ভাই
That's going to go a long way.
বল ছেড়ে মারলো, এটা পেনাল্টি দিল না।
Deep into stoppage time. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
ভাই রেফারি এইটা না, এর আগেরটা ভাই বল ছেড়ে মেরেছে, চেপে দিয়েছে। বল ছাড়া চাপলে দিয়েছি পেনাল্টি।
Pedri. And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
আচ্ছা কি এবার বল। কত তাও, কত তাও একটা আন্দাজ? কম পয়সা মানে তো অবভিয়াসলি কম না, 700-800 টাকা করা যায়, তাও 3 জন মিলে খেলবো যদি হয়, তাই না? হ্যাঁ অ্যাফোর্ডেবল। হুম এই মুহূর্তে ছুটি বলতে আমার এই কাল পরশু ধরে নে এটাই ছুটি, আর বাকি দেখতে হবে, মানে ওই দুমদারাক্কা ছুটি এখন, ওই একটা ফ্লাইট চলছে ওইটার জন্য একটু বাওয়াল দিচ্ছে আর কি, কিছু না। কাল হবে না, কাল পিকনিক আছে, ওখানে থাকতে হবে। এই মাসেই যাব কি, কটা দিন টাইম দে আমি বলি, কিরম টাইম দেখে, তোর তো হয়ে যাবে, কত দিনের মধ্যে করলে বল। চালাতে হবে। প্রদীপ তো অফিসে ছুটি নেবে, বা যদি ও ছুটি অনুযায়ী যায় দেখতে হবে। পরের আমার তো এই মাসে পয়সা করি হাতে নেই, এই তো রবির ওখানে ওই ছুটি ছাড়ার দিন থেকে একটা করতে হবে, অ্যারেঞ্জ করতে হবে যদি যাওয়া হয় তো, কারণ সবারই প্রফেশন আলাদা, এদিক ওদিক করেই করতে হবে। পরশু তো আছি, ওই অবভিয়াসলি একটু টাকা নিয়েই যা চাপ, আর কিছু না। হ্যাঁ আমি কিছু নেবো না, ওইটাই তো গেমের কথা বলছিস তো। আর জয়স্টিকটা এতে নেবো ভাবছিলাম, অনলাইন নিলে কার্ডে হয়ে যেত। হ্যাঁ ওখানে গেলে কার্ডে হয়ে যাবে, তাও ঠিক। ওটা ভালো মাল দেখে ভাবছি কি করব, অনলাইন নেব নাকি না গিয়ে, কারণ প্রদীপ যে কথাটা বলেছে ভুল বলেনি। প্রদীপ বলছে দেখ ভাই কত পাবি অনলাইনের থেকে 200-300 টাকা 400 টাকায় জোর কম পাবি। সেটা এইখানে তুই গেলে চাঁদনি গেলে ওখানেও একটা খরচ আছে, যাওয়া আসা কিছু, ওটা খাওয়া দাওয়া টুকটাক এদিক ওদিক করে 100 টাকা ধরে রাখ। আর বাকি বাইকে যাবো কেন এই গরমে, বাইকে কে যাবে? প্রদীপ। আমি এখন আগে গড়িয়া মেট্রোই ধরতাম, এখন আর ধরি না, এখন এইখান থেকে ধরি। আগে আগের থেকে আগের জায়গা থেকে বলবো, স্ট্রিম চলছে তো সব বলে যাবে না। আমার হলো গেলেই নিতে হবে। পরশু দিন চল বলছিস? পরশু কাল বাদ পরশু, পরশু কি আছে? বাইক নিয়ে ফিরবো আমি ওখান থেকে, গিয়ে এবার কখন যাবে? তাহলে তো তুমি খেলাও হবে না। ব্ল্যাক অপস শিওর অরিজিনাল পাবো 700-800? না না সরি, আমার বলা ভুল হচ্ছে, অফলাইন মানে আমরা খেলতে পারবো। তাহলে ওইটা লাস্ট অফ আস 2টা পাবো? GT6 অনেকেই ভাবছে, হ্যাঁ যা ইচ্ছা, আমার তো ইচ্ছা নেই। প্রদীপ একটু গেমের বাইরে ছিল, এখন আবার গেমের মধ্যে ঢুকছে না।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That looks a crack. David Villa! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Sunset. Can he get it through? Well, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, no joy this time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Stones. Forwards and with intent. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Davis is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Davis. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the right. That has been slung wide. Davis. Oh, the clearance is short. Spread out to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bastoni makes the interception. David Villa.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away, showing good feet. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hits one! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davis. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Back into the middle. Alexander-Arnold. Olise in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Chance for the header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb.
David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's a throw-in. McTominay gets rid without sophistication. Sunset. Now who's going to be first to this? No, that's been intercepted. Driving forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. That's going to go a long way. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's good running with the ball. Ljungberg. He won't be happy with that one. Ljungberg!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Olise. And they've got rid. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. He gets big. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Portugal might just feel they're onto something here despite not putting that away, you know.
Terrific header! Ooh. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Foram indicados 2
Ljungberg.
minutos de compensação.
Sunset. Davis.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Portugal go into the lead. Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. And he's... Can he finish? Ljungberg. Nunez. Nunez! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Shot at goal! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal get themselves into the lead. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? McTominay. Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedri. Pedri! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
That's a nicely measured pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Now the finish! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. He's got the shot away!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
He can get that clear. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Foden. Pedri. Big chance! That's a decent clearance. Sane proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It looks a good ball through. Oh no, this does not look good. Chance! It's there! Well, there was to be no other outcome. Portugal get themselves back into contention.
ball.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well, that has not gone well. Throw in.
কি হয় জানি না মাঝে মধ্যে এদের গরম পড়েছে তো গ্লুকন-ডির জল খাওয়াতে হবে
Mbappe. Stones. Here's Ljungberg. Mendes simply refused to be outdone there. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's picked out the run. Foden. Very nicely done. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
না আছে আছে জয়স্টিক নিতে হবে তার জন্য বলিনি আমি বললাম যে হ্যাঁ ওটা তো বলেছি যে সে এখন ভালো স্কিল দেখাচ্ছে কিন্তু শিখে গেছে আমার দেখাও না আর জয়স্টিকটা বলেছি আগে
Foden going face to face with his great rival.
মুভমেন্টটা হয় কিন্তু সেটা প্র্যাকটিসের উপর
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
কারণ আগে খেলতাম অনেক আগে
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, super find. In with a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Foram indicados 6 minutos.
Well,
de
they shouldn't be
compensação.
dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Fernando Torres. Messi. Can he finish? João Neves getting this one clear. This time, surely!
আরে মা
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And claimed it back swiftly. Nkunku. Driving on and making good progress. That's good vision. And he's intervened well there. Nkunku. McTominay. Fernando Torres. David Villa. João
ওইখানে যে
And the
সেভগুলো
referee
দিয়ে দিয়েছে
brings
না,
it to a
ওটাতেই
close.
হেরে গেছে।
Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
ঘরটা পুরো গরম হয়ে যাচ্ছে। দেখছি, জানাচ্ছি। Nobody for tomorrow.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's...
Olise!
Ah,
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Always onto this. David Villa. He's had a hit! Beckham gets rid without sophistication. Stones. Played towards the front line. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the ball's come loose here. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Olise, and that is a little undercooked. Ljungberg. Stones. Portugal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Just eases him off the ball. Ljungberg. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And it's Stones. Can he get it through? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Darwin. Ljungberg. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Stones. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. 30 minutes gone. And that's an errant pass. Pedri. Passing nice and neat. Ljungberg. Goes in for the header! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 33 minutos de jogo.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Sané. McTominay. Played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold is wide and looking to... Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Stones.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That'll be a throw-in. Can he put it away? Pedri. Stones. Ljungberg. David Villa. And it's Stones. And here's Sunset. Nunez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played back in. Well, we see. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Sané. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Portugal with this to level it up. And that's a poor pen.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
কোন সময় এতটা মারলে একদম গোলে মারে আবার কোন সময় মারে না কি হয়ে যায় আমি বুঝে পাই না পেনাল্টিতে এইজন্য আমি এত হারি
Nuno Mendes. And that has put paid to that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Real chance! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that has been clubbed away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And they've got rid. Stones. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Sané. Bastoni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's managed to get free. Pass is just off target.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now he's off and running. And claimed it back swiftly. Sané.
Such good technique.
He's found the way through. Now it's Beckham. Lovely, great hit! It's a goal! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
অপের কথা তুই জানিস কারণ আনলেই হবে না দেখতে তো হবে আর আমার কাছেও তো নতুন সেট আছে কোথায় আমি এর আগে খেলেছি বলে তারপর দেখা যাক কি হয়
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Talisca. Here's Ljungberg.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. He won't be happy with that one. David Villa in acres of space out wide. Portugal must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final 5 minutes. Nkunku.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, played right into his path. Fernando Torres. David Villa.
3 minutos de compensação.
And the number on the board is 3. Done delicately. Well timed, excellent interception. Talisca. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And here's Torres. Bastoni getting this one clear. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.
কটা বাজে চল চল আর একটাকে দুটো হবে আরে না না ওদেরকে নামালে তো খেলা ঘুরে যাবে একজনকে নামালেই খেলা ঘুরে যাবে ওদের যে কোনো সেম হ্যাঁ না না কাউকে না যে আছে সেম সব মেসি শুধু অ্যাড হয়েছে আগেরটাও ছিল
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. But as you can see, we've already started here. David Villa. That's a nicely measured pass. And now the breakaway. Pinches it off him. David Villa. Great ball if he can get there. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Darwin. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Real chance! That's another chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looks to the other side. Fernando Torres. Darwin. Nicely weighted ball. That's really well cleared. Pedri. And he was quick to react.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ljungberg. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sane in acres of space out wide. Alisson gets it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ljungberg. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. They get a throw in. Pedri. Messi. Now it's Sané. He could be in here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. David Villa. And here's Sunset. Now that looks a decent ball. McTominay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's another good win of the ball. It's run loose here. And it's Stones. On the chance to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Sané. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Nunez. Little pass back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Sunset.
Portugal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
No, that's been intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. Spread neatly.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish! Sticks it away! Portugal are level! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square. Well, looks for the finish. They want to be quick to recover this. He's in space and looking for options.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Messi. Sané. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. He is through here. He rises! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Darwin. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's hoisted clear.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Stones. Ljungberg. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Portugal really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Goes down, but nothing given. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
chance to finish. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Portugal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And here's Sané. Sané puts his foot on the gas. Lovely feet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. And he's intervened well there.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That was always going to be the keeper's. Fernando Torres. Sunset. Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bastoni makes the interception.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Pedri is there to clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. Foden. Messi has a go! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square and not for the first time.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 8. Villa está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Portugal are making a change, and they have two further opportunities to make more. He's got space in the area, and he's managed to get rid. Gets a good foot in there. That's a throw.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And the shot! David Villa! Brilliant! Late in the day! This could well be it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very
He's got a side of goal! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads.
Foden! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
দেখ ভাই ওর হাত ভেতরে ছিল বল তো ঢোকেনি
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de compensação.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's a good spell of possession, this. That's going to go a long way. Ljungberg. Oh, delightful ball. Now Foden. Foden! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof!
আজকেই লাস্ট নেক্সট দিন থেকে আমি মেরিট বাড়িয়ে রাখবো
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Foden demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
না একটা মাত্রই মেরিটটা যদি কম এটাই এবার ওটা করেও দেখবো যদি তাতেও না হয় তাহলে বুঝেও আমি বাড়িয়ে গেছি
Portugal complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Talisca, and here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's at the end. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
হ্যাঁ বল হ্যালো গরম ভাবে তো দেখা যায় না এই ম্যাচে ঢুকে তো আবার দেখা যায় এটাই মেবি লাস্ট মেবি না 7টা বাজে যদি হয় এটাও শেষ করতে করতে প্রায় 7টা তারপর হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ এটাই
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's great chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Aos 4 minutos do jogo, o camisola.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Fernando Torres.
Nkunku looks to get on the end of this. Nkunku going full tilt down the left. That is good strength. Messi. And here's Sané. So much time and space here. Portugal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Caught offside that time. Now it's Darwin. Davis. He's had it taken off him. Ljungberg. And here's Torres. Can he put it away? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. Bastoni kept aware, and it is there's a quick free kick. And it's Sané. Well, that's surely a foul free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, another set play. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Portugal have their second corner now. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sané in acres of space out wide. He is through here. And the shot! Bastoni. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Davis with the clearance. And it's Sané. Sané going face to face with his great rival. And he's whipped it across. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. Sunset wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. And here's Sané. Nunez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sunset. No, that's been intercepted.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Darwin. Oh, good spread. He's got away. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sunset. And here's Torres! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then.
Great hit! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Portugal are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Distributed tidily. Can he get it through? And that has left him in a heap. Portugal get their fourth corner. Stones clears it away.
10 minutos de compensação.
Pedri. Sunset. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Bastoni. And here's Mbappe. Burn. It's Pedri. So what can they make of this? Crunching tackle. Van Dijk gets it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already... He's tried one! Oh, nearly. Nuno Mendes. Xavi Alonso. Van Dijk. And here's Sané.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Sané. And he's there to clear it. That's a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. He could be in here. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Marcou para Portugal. Aos 55 minutos de jogo. Com a camisola.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Van Dijk. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Nkunku. Nkunku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bastoni makes the interception. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, great shot! Now the finish! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and
Pedri!
Teve uma assistência de 70
Oh,
minutos,
just lacked a decent
87
finish.
jogadores.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Sunset. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Sané. And he's managed to get free. Played in by... And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Ljungberg. And it's Fernando Torres. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Darwin. It's a really well-measured ball. Sané. That has been knocked clear. Throw in. Nuno Mendes. Sunset proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, terrible mistake. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Pedri. He's found a way through. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Portugal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Sunset. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Torres.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hits one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They've played it short. Now it's Foden. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away. It's their second corner of the game. Had a shot. It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
He can run onto that. He has found the way. Diaz! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 23. Número 4.
Pinches it off him.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Olise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 15. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Talisca. Nunez. He's found a way through. Shot at goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Davis goes steaming forward. A heavy challenge. Foden. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Foden plays it short. Can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Modric. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! That was a given. It always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal.
And that is that. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in it.
হ্যাঁ আগে দিত আগে পাই পাই করে টানতো টিম বিল্ড করতে হবে প্লাস ফরমেশন চেঞ্জ করে করে করলেই তো এক সপ্তাহ করেই দেয় ধরতে গেলে তারপর তো আবার চেঞ্জ হয়তো এরমই হয় দেখতে হবে। এই প্লেয়ারটা ভালো, খুব শুনছিলাম হেডের জন্য নাকি এই সিএফ কে হেইন্স রুমেইন দাদুর দিছি। হ্যাঁ আমারটা ভালো নাকি? ভালো তো সবাই, ওরা বুঝতে। আরে আমার 70 টাকা এখানে কিসের কেটেছে আমি জানি না, 900 টাকা ছিল কি জানি এই অ্যাকাউন্টে 900 টাকা ছিল তো। হুম, তাহলে আর ওটার কি বলে হলো না, ওই গেমে যে ফ্রেন্ড ফলো ওটা দেখতে হয় পরে, যাই হোক ওই গেমটায় আর যে হয় ওটা আর দেখা হলো না।